Ayo, what's good? It's your favorite Straw Hat Nico talking about headcanon. I personally have no problem with headcanon. Just don't throw your headcanon on me and say I have to believe what you believe because that's how you fill in the blanks. I noticed this by, going on Twitter after Dragon Ball Super airs. Everyone's saying how certain things happen, their explanations, which is all fine and dandy. But here's the thing. Why are we arguing about interpretations? Because all headcanon really is. We're interpreting what we saw, the canon, which is nothing wrong with that. But it's not worth to argue about every last detail just because you can. And half the time it's like someone makes a valid point. That person misses the point and they keep going on this tangent and arguing for no real reason. Like for example, remember when Gear 4 first came out? I was saying, Luffy said bounce man. There must be multiple forms because Luffy never names his gears anything. He says gear second, gear third. It's not gear second, overdrive. So that's how I knew there's multiple forms. People saying, no bruh, it's a coincidence. He can name whatever. No, we know who Luffy is. He's a straightforward person. He makes his gears based on what he needs to do. He needs speed, gear second. He needs more power, that's how I make gear third. What are you talking about? And remember something. When Luffy was trained, the 2-year time skip, there was 3 animals in front of him. A gator, a gorilla, and a tiger. So based on Bounce Man, and how he beat the gorilla, that's just my interpretation. I ain't saying that's how it happened, but think about it. Come on, he named it after the animal. He said Leo Bazooka. He said Kong Gun. What else do you need, bruh? What else do you really need? Let me calm down. Yes, I notice with certain people, every time something happens, they're like, guys, how you not get it? Sir, the way things work, we all can watch the same episode and think about different things. See different key points. See stuff that, oh, it happened, we don't need explanations. But I noticed recently, everywhere I look, oh, this explained, that explained. That's fine, do what you want, it's your channel. I can't tell you what to do. But then the comments is like, look bro, you heard what he said. You gotta realize this. He's saying what he saw and how he interpreted it. If you don't like his interpretation, why did you watch the video? Why did you continue to watch the video? I don't get it. How do you get mad at someone for thinking their thoughts and sharing their thoughts? It's crazy to me, but I'm always surprised. The anime community makes me wonder sometimes, how do we get to this point where it's like every time something happened, someone explains what they saw, how they see it. It's like arguments. And if they even say, but I'm not trying to argue, arguments still ensue. Once they made their point, people still arguing like, we don't understand your point. Makes no sense to us, therefore an invalid argument. I can't, bro. I really can't do this. And it's one of the reasons why I thought about it. I would love to do One Piece theories, but nah, bro, I'd rather do discussions. Because with theories, it's like in a way of trying to say, based on my headcanon, this is possible, that's not possible. And then we all know one thing. When your theory is incorrect, oh my goodness, bro, my hairs be wildin'. When your theory is correct, yo, you're sensational. But it's like, look, bro, the story gave the foreshadowing hints. That's how it happens. Ta-da! Let me calm down. My point is I'm trying to make, I love anime, I love discussing it, but I wish every time we just talk about how we saw things, it's not always an argument. It could just be a conversation. I'm not trying to debate about a fictional character with fictional rules, but it happens. And I know that half the time, all it takes is one person saying, look, Mo, you don't have to believe what I'm saying, but that's supposed to be implied. That's common sense. You argue because someone does not believe your point. So if I say something that you don't agree with, you're trying to prove me wrong by arguing with me. If I say, I think Luffy will have a form of Gear 4 based on the gator. Boom! It could happen, but I could also be wrong. I didn't say you have to believe me, but that's how the headcanon arguments always go down. It's like somebody is saying something, and we somehow heard, you have to believe me, bro. This makes sense to me, so everyone's think like me. I can't do it, bro. I really can't. That's why you notice a lot of times, I do tweet about Dragon Ball Super. I'm not trying to say for sure this is my explanation for what happens. I'm just saying what I saw, move on, whoop swag, I'm out. Every single time. I love the anime community, but I wonder sometimes, how do we get to the point where we're arguing about the same shows that we love? And people don't like things what we do, it annoys us. I don't really understand. But hopefully one day, it gets to the point where everyone can just respect opinions. We can use headcanon and say, hey, it's just my interpretation. Nothing more, nothing less. But hey, shouldn't it be common sense? Let me calm down. Let me know in the comment section below, guys. What is your thoughts on headcanon? Is it bad or good? Me personally, it just depends on how you use it. And when you see headcanon, do you like to share it or you just let it be? So you know what to do at this point in time. King Kong gun the like button. Subscribe to join my Straw Hat fleet. Check my favorite social medias. Follow me on Twitch. Check out my Patreon if you want to back me financially. Check out my playlist if you're still hungry. Check out my playlist if you're still hungry for more content. Join my Discord. Thank y'all so much for watching. I can say so much more, but my crew needs me.